Welcome back to our next installment of Forgotten City, and let me start this stream with a question. When did puzzle games get so dark? Damn! Last time out, we went to the dark place. Not just any dark place, we went to like full-blown Garth Marenghi's dark place, right? Genuinely, if you are not into horror elements, don't even watch last episode, which will have a card, you know, up in the top somewhere. But of course, if you are this far, chances are you already watched last episode, in which case leave a comment below as to how horrendous you found it. Personally, it was a bit much, in honesty. I'm hoping this week we can just have a bit more chill. We've got the Sumerian plaque, we've got the Egyptian plaque. We know we need to free Dooley. We sort of know how to do that as well. We need to get Galerius to win the election. This is Rufus, and we can talk to him about his rheumatism.
Name's Rufus, but the Watcher's dead.
So...
No idea what you're talking about.
Come on!
What? That was Galerius, not you.
Ah.
Oh. You got that from you? I guess you did help me then. Huh. I think I have seen that plaque. Sorry I lied. Can't be too careful these days. Head into the caves behind the theater. Turn right, then right again. Oh, and here. You'll need this key.
Brilliant.
You didn't get that from me.
Nope.
Sentius, military man, knows what he's doing. No.
Alright, fine.
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Yep.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people...
When did this game come out?
Like nothing's
Or, I suppose, well, when did this game come out? Alternatively, how long ago was that pandemic now? Like, what, 3 years?
I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves.
Yeah.
You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
I mean, thinking about the pandemic nowadays, sort of 3 years on, is super duper weird. And the thing I find the weirdest about it is young people, right? Yeah, we'll say this.
That doesn't help me.
Like, someone...
See you around.
It's one of those weird ones. Like, from my point of view, you know, when the pandemic hit, I already had a job and, you know, a fiance and etc, etc. And, you know, and since then we've got married and so forth. But you know, if you were young and single, living, you know, losing 2 years of socializing and I don't want to talk to these people. No.
That's if you're not well. I used to lay awake. I still.
No,
right.
we're going.
Oh no, no.
I didn't mean to come here. I want to go to the theatre.
Yes. What are you doing?
I went the wrong way.
That's the...
What? Your life? Are you?
No.
I see.
I'm out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love.
I didn't mean to trigger this story.
No.
Because I don't have. Actually, shoot! I do have the 2,000 denarii needed.
I can't believe he went through with. Was it? I'll have and I.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for next loop for that one. Okay, so we're heading to the theatre. Now, we have seen before... Riding the zip line, here we go. Get into here nice and quick. I've kind of got myself turned around and lost now. For such a small city, it is actually kind of easy to get yourself turned about. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, that's where the flower is. Ah, citizen. Where are you running to? Oh, that's Octavia. Okay.
Salve, friend.
Salve, Dooley.
See, the statue saying watches through their eyes, presumably not the statues themselves. Okay, what did he say? He said go to the theatre. Well, that's this, right? Caves. Turn right and right again. Oh, I had it then. Oh, no, I did have it. Doesn't look like I can kick this statue over. Okay. Maybe that's not it. I do recall, though, that there was some vines in here.
Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
Because in here, down these caves, and I have been in here before, but we've got more things we can plunder because they reset every loop. Not that path then. It was somewhere around here. Maybe it was up there, or was it even in here? I don't think it was in here. Was it up here? Yes, this looks promising. Someone running in this direction. Take more wine. Can't ever have enough wine, right? So we've got a path that way. We've got a little house here. Bloodless shadow. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Oh, and that's a picture of Charon. The signs were all there. The clues were all there. All along. Yes, here we are. Right, there's a vine here, which we couldn't climb before. So let's give it a go. That's the wrong bow. That's still the wrong bow. Come on. I wish I hadn't picked up that second bow now. Can I drop that bow? Key to the catacombs. Zip handlebar. Fletched arrow. No, it does not look like I can actually drop my non-god. Here we go. Now, what does this give me? Oh. Oh, okay. Totally didn't make... Oh, there's someone here.
What are you doing here? Please leave.
Oh, this is the hidden Christian shrine.
trespassing.
Okay. I presume you don't mind me taking that, but that's cool. Nice. So how are you supposed to find this place? Another symbol of a fish. Oh. Well, that's weird. It suddenly lit up back here. But I didn't even have to get my torch out in the end. Oh, okay, right. It's all the same tunnels. There we go. That's helpful. Right, this is the cave I was supposed to be in. Excellent, right.
I hope you're taking care of yourself.
So we have now the Roman plaque. This is excellent. We are getting close to being able to confront Pluto. Now, the Greek plaque. Ah, yes, right. I have to get Dooley out of prison for the Greek plaque. Got it, got it, got it.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
Excellent.
How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? You're toying with me, right? You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Oh. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of it, forcing him to start over and over.
I think we've heard
over
this
again.
conversation
Actually,
before.
now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
No.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in. Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Okay, well that's kind of handy.
I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressive. And strange, too. Oh, of course. It's because I already gave it to you in a previous time loop, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be... What? How did you know? Oh, I see. We talked...
That's
about
very
it,
clever.
didn't we?
That's
Well,
very clever. I
what did
like
she
that.
say?
I thought he was going to send me on the same quest for a moment. I thought he was going to send me on the same quest there.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Tell you what, the
You're
devs have
how
been
happy you
incredibly clever with
I wish there was
avoiding you
something I
having
could
to
do
do
to
repeated
thank you
tasks
properly,
over and
but
over again.
I don't have much to offer you. All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins. You might be
Yes, definitely.
interested in the rock tunnel near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, If you look carefully, you can see a chest.
The stairs. There's loads of
One of those
stairs.
golden huntress statues is blocking the path,
Oh.
and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you. I hope that helps.
How
in
would
some
I
way.
move it?
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Cool. Just see if you'll give me
My
any.
Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind? All
No,
right,
we're going to
friend.
go.
Hope you find.
We're going to go. We're actually in the same loop as when that guy proper betrayed us as well. It actually looks like it's getting to evening. Where is this guy? Yeah, you, mate.
Whatever's in that great
You.
temple up there on the bluff, I bet. Oh, hello there, partner. I'm glad you're here. I think there might have been some confusion about my little practical joke earlier. You see, my plan was to give you a little fright. You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then, surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone. Partner, there's no need for threats. Yeah, well, I don't have to listen to this. Get lost.
You get lost. Opius the thief stole my purse.
Salve and welcome. Need something?
Not actually had a chance to talk to
There's
Fabia
not
in
much to
detail.
tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do. What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days.
Okay.
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other...
That's where it's strange, because I would have expected Fabia would have, like, given us something.
Thanks. And I like
Because
your teeth.
you have to sort of, because you have to
So
save her.
white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop. All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Okay. So I have a feeling that Secundus and Cythera were together until the end. Yeah, okay, so I have a feeling that... Yeah, there's no point going into the bathhouse. We don't need anything in there. I have a feeling that we might want to trigger the loop. And the following loop, we want to focus on...
golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana.
Want to focus on getting Galerius elected. The thing is, though, I still need to dig up dirt on Malleolus somehow.
A golden bow, just like Apollo. Feeling all right? That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Julia's life, Apollo's.
So, how do I dig up dirt on Malleolus? Let's have a look. Figure out how to return to your original time. Fine. The golden rule. Find out who's like to break the golden rule. Well, basically almost anyone. We could ask Equitia about appealing to the gods for help. We can stop Ulpius from killing himself now. If we stop Ulpius killing himself, we can ask him about Scintilla. That's true. Okay, let's try and find Equitia. Equitia is 80 meters this way. She's talking to Dooley. Okay.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm I beg your pardon. Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. Hercules,
okay, so we've heard this.
Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Hercules was able to... Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded, and finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit. So it seems you have two options. As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were set. The problem is, those are the stories of first Proserpina. It's said the god. It is. The gods are a mirror image of. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape. The problem is, how do we? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also. Truly. Then again,
Okay.
I suppose you were worried I'd... Can you tell me more?
Don't you just love springtime?
Fascinating. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers. Tell me.
She said wade against the current.
That is strange. They're in... Right. Because the current flows into the city through the... I vaguely recall wondering what was in there. But the door at the back of the Great Temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate. Let me know if you find anything in there.
Okay, great.
May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Right, I'd forgotten that we'd heard the statue whispering about wading against the current. Her tears run through the city. Well, let's ask Sentius for that key. Maybe he'll be able to help us out there.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban. We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Magor completed divine intervention.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule.
This guy catches
forcing
on
me to
very
create a portal
quickly.
in time to bring you here?
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened? Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate.
Depends on which loop we're talking about, in honesty.
Is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason. I think it's best if I hang on to it.
Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city?
I can sort of see it.
Out of the question. Yes, our water supply. From you. I wasn't...
Wow, sass!
Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex. Quite literally. Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you. I'm glad to hear that. Now, was there something else? You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford.
Sentius, I thought we were mates.
He was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
Yeah, the cistern.
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you, that is not. It was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 tables would have required that he be... Here, we see to it that he has food, water, a privilege that would be taken away from all of us. Where the man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension...
Trespass doesn't break the golden rule, though.
And is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go...
Right.
Ask them.
Let's ask him some questions. Oh, no.
Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss? Thank you.
Guess we're gonna get back to it. Alright, so no key from him. Wonder if I can go into his house and find his key. Figure out how to get into the upper cistern. Get Dooley's key or find a creative way. Well, would that include, but potentially not be limited to, stealing it?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want? Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what... I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
The names are less interesting, but...
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting.
Okay.
Some good that's done. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
No.
Oh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Fair enough. Oh no, we can speak to her again. Unless she just tells us to
Do I
get out
need
of
to
here.
ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian.
Alright. So that's Sentia, not Scintilla. No, it's fine. It'll almost certainly be... Well, I guess if I were to make a guess, I'd go with upstairs, but got to look around quite carefully. Like, the key to Malleolus's villa was like hanging up on a wall. No, don't want to steal those. Note from Scintilla. Scintilla to Sentius, may Jupiter Optimus Maximus continue to protect you and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter, and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise will wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. And since you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected. So, something about a special birthday pendant, eh? I don't see no key kicking about, though. There's a chest here, but it doesn't look like it opens. Okay. Okay. Don't see... Yeah, maybe we just forget the key. Ooh. Maybe we just forget the key. Maybe we just go for the loop. In which case, does it make sense for us to just steal some denarii from someone to trigger the loop? It's probably better than like shooting someone with an arrow. Probably like a touch more ethical. Can't remember, what's that over there? Yeah, that's where the sort of little town area is. We need a creative way to get into the upper system. Yeah, we basically got to bust Dooley out, don't we? That's going to be the answer. Yeah, it's running very late now, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna wanna trigger the loop. Probably the easiest thing is just to fire an arrow at someone.
Galerius?
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Handsome.
Still no sign of Scintilla.
So hang on.
Slept right 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking.
Is that a little dice tower he's got there?
What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself.
I didn't know dice towers were invented by Romans. Or, if not invented by Romans, like, you know, date back that far. Not worth it for 21 denarii.
Horatius?
Ixion turns.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming.
I don't know.
Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah,
He's repeating the same lines. Come on, I'm just gonna steal 15.
For the sins of the one.
Just gonna steal 15 denarii. Come on. We'll just trigger the loop that way. I'll just wait here. Okay, so the objective of this loop... Oh, shoot! Ah! Can I fight back? Also, what happens if I kill Sentius? Presumably there's just no way to trigger the portal. I would assume there's just no way to trigger the portal if you actually kill Sentius himself. Okay, this time we're going for election. We're going to...
Salve, friend. Mind telling me...
Okay, need to take some care of some things.
Julia.
Julia, yes. Rufius.
Alright, let me...
Fabia.
I'll go.
And
But
let's
once
go.
I'm done, I'll need you to...
That's fine. That's fine. I'll explain it all. Meanwhile, I have a date with Ulpia? Ulpius? Oh, we can go over here now. Great, 250. That's handy. Just got an achievement unlocked as well, Treasure Hunter. So that is presumably for having a certain number of denarii found. I'm going to pay off your debts. I'm going to pay off your debts. Just...
Salve, friend. Welcome to life under... That's good. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. Well, we've all been where you are. I used to lay awake at night, contemplating. I still don't have any of the...
okay, we're going.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Ulpius.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working?
I know, please.
I'm sorry, but
Please, help him.
Okay, we're going to talk to him.
You know about that? How? Well, you don't understand. It's too... If I backed out now, I'd be... Oh, really? But we're still in debt bondage to that monster.
Actually, I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then. You'd do that for us. A couple of complete strangers. It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought.
Here's a question though. How do I not have to pay that every loop?
I never thought people like you existed. Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Give me evidence against Malleolus.
I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Julia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Okay, let's go and meet up with him and Julia. Yeah, let's just follow him. So that mansion, that's where Nevia is. We do not need to go back in there. Can I actually just talk to him? Does he have anything? No, he's busy right now.
Welcome.
Yulia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just
I wonder if he
released us
counts
and
as
we
a
never
vote.
have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Okay, great. Now let's talk to these guys.
Hello.
Someone's got to have dirt on Malleolus, right?
Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing. All right. One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolus's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her, standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa.
Okay, yeah,
I just
can
sat
picture
there
it.
on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked up and saw me, and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her. And from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here. Like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night. All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was. All I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out,
okay,
she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life. And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the golden rule. I can't prove it, but I
as
just know she's still
Dacius
alive
has
somehow.
demonstrated, false
Even
imprisonment
now, it's
doesn't
as if
break
I
the
can
golden
hear
rule.
her voice in my head, crying out to me. That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how. My guess? Mally. I have no idea
Okay.
where he'd be keeping her. But there is one room in his villa, upstairs.
Yes,
which is always locked.
and we have her
I've
voice
never seen the
coming from
inside
it,
of
I believe.
And I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the golden rule.
Well, that's
but I
fine.
have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things. Let me know what you discover.
Hey, don't run away. I want to, like, hear, you know, other stuff. So...
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll see if we can get you over to Galerius, though.
You mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family. Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberin. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running to... Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by... I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew... It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. A lot of good it did me. And that family. All right,
hang
friend.
on. I need to stop that door
Thanks for the
flapping.
chat.
It's bothering me too much. Oh, he's not even actually wandering through the door.
Shalom.
Oh no, now we've just got a different door flapping in a
All right,
far
friend.
worse fashion.
Thanks for the chat.
Oh my word. Okay, look. Inside or outside, Ulpius, pick one.
Golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Shalom. I don't. But even if I did,
Fine.
well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective... You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn." Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it?
It's a good question, and we don't know that
Maybe
she was
you don't.
abductive for sure.
I feel it. All right, friend.
Okay, I need to find out where did...
Welcome.
Citizen.
What I need is I need a locator. I need a locator for... okay, Galerius has already been here. Where would she have gone? I wanted to talk to her because I don't think she wanted to talk to me last time when Ulpius was still around. Can also have a chat with Malleolus as well, of course, now that I've paid off the bombs of those people. Hey, we've not been in this building before. This is probably how we get that dirty sponge achievement. Hehehe. Achievement unlocked. Always remember they're watching. Theophilus? Okay. I'm not going to read that out. Okay, so that brings us back round to here. There's also behind here. I think I feel like I've been down this alley before, though. Yes, we have. No, that's
Shiny.
Fabia.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Begins Virgil. Oh, another achievement unlocked for Avid Reader. Okay. Okay, Dooley's in there on his own. I wonder if you have to trigger the golden rule to wake that statue up. Okay, is
Cerberus
she
lifts
in
his
here?
drill head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
I don't think people actually spend much time hanging around in their actual houses.
Well, isn't that a big long but you stay away from my money.
I wonder what would be in Aurelia's chest. I mean, you can't look without breaking the golden rule, so... What I could do with is some way... I could really do with some way of pointing me towards people. Quarters, villa, middle, patrician. I mean, maybe let's go to Malleolus's villa and see about having a conversation with him. There's Ulpius again.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
So this is Equitia's villa. Oh! We could climb these vines. So, where's this locked door that everyone keeps talking about?
Deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
It's this door here, isn't it?
Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And, yes, no more show.
Oh! Oof. That was a bit of a jump. Never mind, we'll try that again. Now, this time, now that we know which direction the room is there a balcony or an opening? No. No, there's no windows to that room at all. That's kind of troublesome. So we... Oh! Huh? That's weird. Why is that bit of wall different to the rest of it? Anyway, though. Yes, we're very injured. We'll just wander in because we have the key. I wonder if we could just sneak up on him and I don't know. Is pickpocketing a thing in this game?
Now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow? I must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius. Well, why have you risked life and limbs? I trust you can see through the door this...
Okay, he doesn't have anything new to say about the fact that I have paid off Ulpius's debt, which is quite disappointing, not gonna lie. Oh! Can I just...
I'm not supposed to be in here.
How did I get the key to this room?
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me? My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Well, this is an unexpected twist.
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I am receiving strange men in private. An intriguing proposition. Go on. Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look.
Oh, okay.
What makes you say that? You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for.
Nice.
Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind.
To be fair, many a GCSE student have misspelt their own
Wait
name.
a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
How honest do I want to be here? Go on, we'll go with the flattery.
Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would see
Oh,
the
excellent.
rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Okay. Fetch quested
I
up.
want you to bring me some wine.
Easy. I got
Just one
loads of
small
it.
urn.
I've been picking it up all the way through the game.
Don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you.
You can
to
have like
wrap your
5
stupid
urns.
pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
Pleb head. Nice. Yeah, actually, I don't have any questions.
So you'll help me.
I have some wine right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Oh, it is Quinticus.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
What?
He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
Too late.
What? No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers. It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down. I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink.
This is serious.
Drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
Oof, that's a lot of denarii. Okay, Malleolus. Time to withdraw from the election, friendo.
You again. What is it now? Are you insane? You bad? Why would I? So it finally caught up with me.
Does this mean we can get?
Suppose that makes
No, we still need to get Galerius
one of
elected.
Nero's assassins. So you're not going to kill me?
No, I just want you to get out of the election. That's how I deal with the payment, not having to pay every month. Every month, yeah.
So much work for nothing. Ugh. If I do it, you'll let me live? Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a... I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal. There.
Handy.
What you wanted. Now, please, leave my...
But it's not enough to get Malleolus to withdraw. We have to... Okay, get out of the gladiator's way. We have to get...
Keep an eye out for Scintilla,
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
We have
As
to get
always, priestess.
Any
Galerius
news about
elected.
Scintilla? Navia or Kabash?
No sign of any of them, I'm afraid.
How is there no sign of any of them? Like, Navia's literally got a note on the door of the building that she's in. Here we go.
But we do have a newcomer. Strangely dressed fella.
A traveller from a faraway land, then?
Seems that way.
Shalom.
Of course, priestess.
Really? I was sure he was hiding something in there. First, the palace. If Navia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could...
Probably not that one.
The only other place you could be is somewhere in the cistern network. I remember
Fine.
hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
Fine.
Sentius, I suppose. All right, friend.
Okay, Galerius. Galerius, where do you hang out, my friend? Where do you hang out? Yeah, I need your help. Tell me where Galerius is. He talks to Dooley at some point during the day. Oh, I suppose he probably goes and tends his farm at some point as well. Might he be down there? Oh, I think I saw him. I think I saw him briefly. There he is!
Salve again, friend. I went... How is it possible that you... You're a bit... Sisyphus.
Yep, great.
Sisyphus, he was forcing... Tantal... Oh. Anyway, so... Oh, now... Oh, and if our conversations ever...
That's fine. But more importantly, I need you to stand for the election.
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the elect... Maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks...
But... Okay, fine, we'll go with that.
Oh, well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses it. If you can
He's
do
already
that,
withdrawn.
then Sentius is the only candidate... All right, friend. Hope you...
Maybe I need to talk to Equitia? Maybe I need to talk to Equitia. I mean, okay. I mean, Galerius has just agreed he'll stand. Equitia was just over here. Here you are.
A new face, are they? And make... It must be completed by dusk. Just it'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Mal... Why do you ask? I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has all... It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolute. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected... Certainly. See you again.
Okay.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm.
Aren't you supposed
How did you
to...
get in there, you cheeky little Sturkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
I thought Malleolus said... Until Galerius has finished his errands. Galerius! What is wrong with you? Why aren't you
Best behavior, I trust.
doing your errands? You did your errands. You're just sort of standing on your farm here. Oh my word, he's literally just standing there, not doing anything.
Salve again, my Sisyphean. No. I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like... Even I could do a better job. Me? Alright, friend.
I'd like to find a way to get you to go and do something. I thought you'd done your errands. Oh, he's wandering off.
Salve.
Okay, let's go. Where are we going? Oh. Can I make them into golden goose eggs? Okay, now that's done. Ah, where did you go, Galerius? Ah, there you are. Please tell me this counts as him completing his errands.
Don't you just love springtime?
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
I don't know, maybe we're just going to have to follow Galerius around until he's done talking to all of the people he needs to talk to today. So he's going to then go and hang out with Dooley for a bit. Well, do you know what? We're going to end this episode here. I think we made great progress today. I think we are, you know, looking pretty good. We've found Malleolus's true identity. We've got him to withdraw from the election. We're having a little bit of trouble getting that to stick. But, yeah, I think we're looking pretty good right now. If we can get Galerius elected, we'll get Dooley out, we'll go to the upper cistern. And I think one way or another, that's probably going to complete the game, right? Like, we either find the missing Greek plaque and go and confront Pluto directly, or we get out via the cistern. So, maybe next session, penultimate, maybe even final session. Until then, like and subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.